a car that parks itself. The car uses a line sensor that senses a line which is drawn that represents the route that can go in it. This route can in the future be a GPS route or another thing that represents the route. We can use we use an infrared sensor to sense the objects that near us. In the future, it can be a camera, and it would look for the object around it. And if it found an empty place, it will go to park itself in it.
The sole purpose, I'm going to show you the line follower, which is the sole purpose of this project. This line follower has the bulb, which shows if it's functioning. This bulb here, when one is working, it's functioning. And it has 3 color bulbs, so can it detect which direction it's going to go. The line follower purpose is to walk on the black line. It only detects white or black. So the idea of itself is the car is going to move forward, and then it's going to detect 3 lines. When it sees the 3 lines, it will activate this the IR sensor.
As my friend said, Hisham, he talked about the line follower. The main component or the main sensor of this car. We have also additional sensor, which is the IR. The main function of the IR, it will actually detect whether there are presence of anything on the right side or on the left side, and it will also detect it will detect within the range, which is actually within 5 centimeter. Anything far away, it won't detect it. According to these detections, it will actually allow the line follower to change its position according to the beam of light which will be detected from the IR.
Bridge. We have 8 wires on each side. First one is the enable. If the enable is 0, the wheel will stop. If the enable is 1, the wheel will move on. Then we have 2 input 1 and input 2. For if the input 1 is 0 and input 2 is 1, the wheel will go for a certain direction. If input 1 is 1 and input 2 is 0, it will go in the opposite direction. Then we have output 1 and output 2 for the wheel, each one for a wheel. Then we have the 2 ground. Similarly, in the other direction, with the same functionality, except for the VS, voltage source, takes 9 volt, and VSS takes from the Altera 5 volt.
Okay, hello guys, my name is Gihad, and I will talk about the code that we made for the project. First, we made one module that has all the parameters of it are the inputs and outputs of the right wheel and the left wheel, and we made a register that represents our one of 2 states, the 0 state and 1 state. I'll talk about them in detail in the code. First, if the state is 0, means that we are following the main line of the road. We are trying to find a place to park. Then if the line forward, the center line forward of the 3-way line forward we have detects a black line, it will follow it, and this will make the car move the left wheel and the right wheel. And if all the 3 sensors of the line sensor are put to 1, then we will see our left and our right. If there is something in our right, we will go left by moving the right wheel and stopping the left wheel. If there is something in the opposite, we will go to the right. If both are empty, we will go to the left. Then if nothing is empty, we will go. We will stay in our path. In these states, when we will go left or right, we will put our state to 1. So this means that we are already parking or in the parking process. So in this state, we can't find any line, so the car will stay still. And if our state is state 1, means that we are already parking or in the parking process, we will make the middle line follower. The middle line follower will be put to 1, means that we will follow the line of the parking till it ends, and then we stop the car. That's it.
Now the car will see a line. It will move as it said until it reaches the horizontal line. We'll go top view. So now the car looks left and right. Using the IR sensor, it will find my hand as an obstacle on the right, so it will decide to go left. How it will go left? By stopping the left wheel and letting the right wheel still work. It will remain moving like this, the right wheel only working, until it hits the end of the line, and then it will have parked.